Okay, we are live again. Yes, I didn't want to continue with this this thumbnail because it's all about Apache tinkering with Clueless. I don't have idea about this configuration. Uh-oh, what's this? And trying to find something. This link. There was a wolf over here. So remember yesterday we were in neighbor. Let me pause the music for a moment. Yeah, this time around is Anika Niles that you can uh, tune in, listen to this drummer. And uh, yesterday I was ridiculizing myself and trash talking Oracle without any. I wasn't trash talking Oracle, by the way. Uh, the board 80 was refusing the connection as you saw, but we didn't uh, mess with the firewall. So I don't know. Eventually, and today it was the same error, but I said perhaps I should look how the rules are. If the rules are still in place, then I I log in into the instance, and there was this message, system restart required. And then I remembered that you don't have to go to the Oracle Cloud Console to restart an instance. How can I say this? If you have a Linux system, you can restart the underlying hardware. How do you say this? Yeah, the operating system within the console. And then I remember and I looked for this command and uh, we did this reboot, and now we are back again, and now there is no system restart required, and now the 80 port 80 is accepting connections. So the next time we shall close the connection from the instance and enter again, so we can see if there is some recommendation. This is great. Whomever come with this idea is great. I don't know why this was necessary, but it was necessary. How did how the things are connected underneath? Um, it solved the problem. If you are into this development, great. Now tinkering Clueless. I'm going to lower the volume in case want to say something. Hopefully not. I remember the it's Clueless configuration. So if I do something very naive or silly, I just say in the comment, hey, come on, what is this guy doing? I don't know. This Apache server configuration, and I want to do this. That is the whole thing. And be careful on the kind of objectives you decide to engage. Let's use this instead. I don't know. This is great because it's like being in a dark room. You don't know anything, and the lightning starts to shine. But they did it. We didn't lose the focus. Look at this. Let's try again. Oh, no. Well, you saw I was able to type, and the banner was. We'll try it later again. But it's great. At some points, I will be just reading stuff here. Perhaps it will be a better idea if I just come here and see these videos. For example, this guy have 6 minutes configuring sites URLs on Apache web server. But I don't want to diving into this topic. I'd like to continue with the programming stuff. So now I need to know this. Mm-hmm. Let me finish my soda. Sorry. Yeah. Let's continue. HTTP server allows for directory-based configuration, enabling specific settings to be applied to individual directories and layers with directories. Apache HTTP server allows directory configuration. Allow override. Override all. But again, this thing worked at least one time, so I don't know what happened. Mm, what else to try? So any pair can be placed. Well, they place the configuration inside this site. There are already scripts in Apple. Okay, here they install Apache 2. Okay, extensions. The same we have this. think we are missing this part. So this is not again. This will be not Apache server configuration, but PHP SPM. All titles are misleading. Sorry. So the title will be tinkering everywhere. No, most likely the parentheses. Yeah. Mm, maybe unlosing. Okay, we have this. Now it says that get in path. So it's true what you're saying here. But then again, we saw that it worked without doing this. Well, just I think we are going to screw around this. There's something wrong now with this. Which one? Which settings? Uh, Hopefully, this includes Apache. So they have scripts in Bash. They are configuring Apache. They are using Postgres. Mm, right here. Um, and load. But for every module, they have a load and they have a configuration. But M doesn't have a configuration. Mine has configuration. Yeah, so this doesn't have a configuration. All the others have configuration. Well, this doesn't. Okay. Another album. Encrypt. Server signature. They're looking for this setting. We don't have it. Let me see. Yes. Just to prove that no, it doesn't return anything for and it's uh, I don't know. should find this. Okay. In recent, I read that in this recent version of Apache, this is the default. I might be wrong, but early this was included, or maybe because we didn't install it. We built from source with PHP SPM. But then again, look at what it says just to be sure. You know, it happens to everybody. Like, I don't understand this. This is about Apache tinkering, but now I am curious about why this not finding anything like this. Good. Uh, I have to keep quiet, silent. Oh, oh, I was saying should work with this, but here is silent, quiet silent. Okay, and line number. We now use grep, great tool for your command line. There are powerful tools in here, Linux, and I can't help to think of algorithms whenever I see something like this. Which takes me, I was wondering yesterday how I review algorithms without studying algorithms. Uh, that's very weird. Someone will say, just go for it. You have wasted your entire life just thinking. But I really don't. Uh, I don't know. When you are in the university, you do it because you want to the grades most of the time. I wanted to read this book 3 years ago, but it never arrived. But they sent it. They sent the book. But at this point, how can I review this without without feeling like I am doing in this way? By the way, this is an amazing material, and there is a Coursera training with auto grading, which is great. And but then you wonder, I ask myself how these guys from the 70s or 80s, learned without this, use the new technologies and materials and experience that has been accumulated throughout the years. But then you wonder how these guys like Ken Thompson did all of this stuff. What kind of information do they have access? Or how they view the computer? Yeah, most likely. My question is, those all of those guys did all of those guys saw the computer in a different way as the bare bones? How can I say? I think they know the inner workings of the concept of a computer, digital computer. I'm not saying it was easier, it was difficult, more difficult than now. What I am thinking that today there is too much abstraction. I don't know. Well, this is more likely procrastination to avoid configuration. But yeah, I couldn't help to think about what kind of how the data, how the text inside the file is represented, and how the kind of uh, algorithm is within this tool. Um, you know, so recommendation without me finishing it yet. Need to really commit to these things. Okay, we didn't install this, but it was, as you saw it, it's not necessary, but it is necessary. I saw it like 3 times now, and uh, we will install it later when we review the document. So they are enabling um, SPM of which configuration are they using? Oh, They are enabling SEN, but using which what file are they using? Which file are they using? Here's the conf. We can update now our numbers each year. We have like 500. But it seems like it's less going to because this is production. Look at this. They have path. Now we are going to take this. It's the same. Okay, for path we have user local bin, user local. I don't have it. User local bin, user bin, user local bin, user local bin. I think we need to put all of these, all of this, even games. Max request. It's not here. Oh, max request 2000. Well, 500. For us, this is okay. So we went to. They are in production. We are not. No, there was some silly numbers also. Uh, so max children, we have 100 and. We are changing a lot of stuff right now and now updating our documents, so I will stop. But I will come back here. Okay, and then they have this configuration. With this is silly because it says next cloud. They are. This is like the web installer. They are also downloading the next cloud. This is great too. But I'm not proficient in it. Look, sort. They are changing the owner of data. If they are modifying the PHP INI, we have 2 GB memory limit. Block. Well, that's all. 2 albums. Great drummer, by the way. Era Apache server talk. Yes. So now Apache server configuration in here. This is related to nextcloud. More PHP module. This is for the Redis or cache system to boost performance. Um, okay, arrived to the think HTTP conf sites available levels. Check this because these guys have a lot. They have a touch. Sites available. They have created this. Mhm. Oh, but where are these things set up? It's available. What they never populate these or um, anyway. This is the configuration. Again, which one? Okay. So I need to review the variables on Bash. They just come into existence. Your server address again. This is the configuration sites available. Yeah, this is the file that we are looking for. Um, they use localhost. I was thinking we should put the IP here, but that's not the case. Uh, oh my God! No what music to listen to. Oh, we have uh, we have listened to Anikan Lyons, who's fusion. Now let's go to some progressive. Uh, oh, I don't know. Which one do you recommend me? I think I'm going. Dream Theater. Maybe Mount Spring, some neoclassic. I don't know. Aerosmith. At this point of the day. Some classical music. Matthew's Passion. Let's go with 6 degrees speed of turbulence. If you see me doing this, don't mind me. I really like this. Relax. Again, these guys have, there is the concept of um, look, they probably are doing something wrong. There is the concept of sites available, and there is the concept of configurations available. And then they're using sites available. So we have this and we have this. Trying for Google. Oh my God. Whenever I want to hit enter, I go too far in the keyboard. I am press. Nope. But are we live? 1 hour, not too much. Yeah, but talking about sites enable, every question has been asked. What questions remain unasked or not being asked till this day? Are we doing the same from the very beginning of our existence as a human race with different contexts, different technologies? Are we being too repetitive? Are humans the same? I mean, in the like we are now using computers and artificial intelligence, but in the essential way, are we doing the same like thousands of years ago with spears and I don't know. Oh, this is a good one. Good night kiss. Night kiss. So what's the difference between comms enable and sites enable or comms enable? You want to think about it. Perhaps there is only one rod, or all the rods take you to the same place. I don't think so. Or you're finding the same questions if you are traveling the same path that people traveling the same path in the path in the past. They documented what they found. Now if you start early, good. If you didn't. Well, now you're traveling the same path and finding like which path should have I have been chosen that is unexplored. What is left to discover. We have John Petrucci knowing its way to shredding, but he delivers also good feeling. I'm not saying that there is no feeling in guitar shredding, but there is more mechanical thinking in the process. You can be creative too, but at some point, I suppose it's automatic. But I don't know. There should be ways to take decisions at that speed when you're playing at that fast. I suppose you can make decisions. I am about to discover that because I am struggling to reach some speed and accuracy to later, um, you know, put together all the pieces. And someone will say, now put together this configuration, okay, let us stop thinking. Okay, so configurations are more of a global thing, and sites relates to virtual hosts. And now some good shorts. Perhaps you should read my answer again, and with that attitude, you're going to get very far in life. So these guys are starting on, how do you say, quarrel. New word that I learned, but it's not a quarrel. Okay, I don't know what attitude this guy is talking about, so I can see the attitude and avoid uh, taking that attitude. I wish I can spot the attitude. I only skimmed the text, so I didn't commit to find anything else that the technical stuff. But now I would like to know which attitude, so I can avoid it or engage in that attitude. Also, I don't know how to spot sarcasm in here, so I don't know. Okay, enough procrastination. Okay, you're able to see me. Which attitude? And lots for you. Document root. Oh my god, no more of this. No. They have a directory based installation. So we're going to use that. But I don't know if that will fix our thing. Okay, they have NC path data. Okay. Cron PHP. Cron PHP. So NC data path for them is nextcloud server. It's the root. And you can extract exercises from this song. Now this section is a good one to practice around. Hmm. Oh, losing time, that's me. So with this, we are avoiding this avoiding updating the user ID is achieved by this. Well, okay. We are going with this. This is for okay, the SSL. Then enabled these two and disabled the folders. So restart the web server. Mm. Mm. This is a good one, right? Yeah, I just wanted to hear the entire thing. I'm going to hear this three and the Thanks album. Mm. Are you able to see me? I don't know if you can declare available in here. Right. We have some kind of difference. Uh, they uh, they have this order allowed in Hmm. We have these three that are these aren't part of. What do you recommend in this? Now we have the thing as they say. So now we have as the thing as they recommending Silver. This is what was happening, or what was happening, what happening yesterday. What was happening yesterday? I didn't. Uh, this is the same. A local host. Why local host? Okay. This is a good one. Bridges in the sky. Oh, not even the root folder? Okay. Okay. Now, what did we mess with something else? We have the default enabled, but I'm not sure if we. Yeah, we didn't mess with this file. It's very basic. Mm. nextcloud does not exist. Yes. Could not reliable in the resolution. Okay. Um, you can do reload. Okay, we are back. So something in nextcloud uh, is not working. Uh, we don't have a nextcloud configuration in place. Great. So these trees are needed, or we can go one by one and try, the minimum thing is present. I would like to learn this clip. We're about to leave 21 minutes. So these three are needed. Mm, well, the good thing is that at the end it says allow from out, even when there is a denying here. I don't know about this. This is not. Okay. Oh, but they have it here, and they have indexes. Mm. Okay. If you enjoy a song, this is a good way to measure the time because past 10 minutes goes very quickly. We are achieving nothing in not 10 minutes chunks, like in the guitar. So now we have encountered another problem. Oh, so it's and I have examples of this. Look at this. Look, comments everywhere. Oh, so it is not the, well, well, we have commented the line, problematic line. Oh, we have this I here. Oh, now what? Okay, so that's a problematic line. Here's a comment. So the error was related that the file didn't exist as another warning, but now the file exists. We went here. Mm, I think we should be here until 3:50. Another 25 minutes. Uh, Maybe we'll start. I don't know how much time. All of the time went into. Oh my god, no. Uh, mm, yeah. Uh, the navel of the site should read when you are in the. There is another call to this file. So we're going to copy paste it just for the sake of being there. You see, and now you can hit this. But it doesn't like it anyway. It didn't. It does not like this. There's something wrong. Because the file is there. Mm, yeah. Again, this thing has messed up the entire. This nextcloud configuration has messed up the entire server. And this is working, perhaps. Now this thing is pointing to so nextcloud has managed to overtake the entire thing. Here's the uh, I don't know how this oh the only thing that we have added is this, and it is commented. No, no. Okay. Okay, so Nextcloud has overtaken the entire thing. I think we'll get an error. But at least we know that this thing is working. The configuration file, it messed the entire server. Uh, and the folder should be in place before performing the enabling the site. We get it, you know, and we get it. Uh, Now let's click, let's check contacts, mail, Nextcloud Office, Note, Talk. We should do uh, um, two, two or three runs, try runs, try runs of this, and then uh, updating the document, which will be another 3 hours session, probably tomorrow, 4 hours, maybe later. I'm not sure. And well, let's see. You know, we haven't. It is doing this, then this will start spinning and update the documents with what we have done. Update document. Um, we are running this as a compute instance with Nextcloud. And we can take another hour to fix the serving the other content, and I should do it, and we can conclude our talk. We can put this on sale. For the start, it is uh, cargo first, site enabled. Um, yes. Um, Pass. and variables. Yeah, we will have another session of this to perform a more, because this could be like the happy path that we experimented yesterday. But since I'm happy now, I'm going to engage. Like yesterday, I'm about to play the guitar with the peace of mind that we are done. This is not mandatory for me. It shouldn't work. Everything is redirected to nextcloud. So perhaps we should take good care of that with another session of tweaking, trying to understand the directives, because otherwise everything will be redirected to here. But perhaps that's the way the HDI access I'm talking about is right. Perhaps this HDA access. Where is this thing? Perhaps we will need another session, 3 hour session, trying to see this, study this code, and because this is configuration that I don't want to engage, but perhaps in here it's, perhaps this file has overtaken the entire server, and the other folders needs their own HTA access, but I don't want to become so proficient in Apache server for the time being. If I get a job and they say, uh, if I get a job and they say, like a daydreaming, okay, we hired you as a Java developer, but this guy just left the company and you are doing the Apache server configuration because you are the new guy. Are you okay? I'm okay. I always did that sort of stuff. I never said, you hire me as a Java developer. I only do Java. So I am all in your company. The job is an opportunity. No matter who you are, if they don't want to give you an opportunity, like it's all about in the employee here. Yeah. Yes, you are skilled, but at the end of the day, it's an opportunity. Believe me. And in the most free way, in the ideal society, perhaps there are more factors in place. I don't know. I don't want to know. But I'm talking about those utopias in which, everything is in place, everything is working as it should be. And in that scenario, even if you are the most skilled person, an employer gives you an opportunity. Now, if you are that skilled, thinking about 1,000 years ago, thousands of years ago, you can get your tools, uh, go to the field and produce something. I'm about to explore that part in which I am doing it, trying to come up with something that you guys like to buy, uh, that you need. But my approach is very naive. Look at this. How many hours? 20 hours, 30 hours. with the kind of document that I want you to, hey, go to the download section, grab the number. What kind of product is that? I'm being so naive. I'm sorry. I will try to fix that approach. It should be easier. There should be an easier way to do all of the tasks that we do as a human. And with that speech, calendar, talk, uh, redirection. It happened in the HTA session. We don't know yet for sure. This could be another looky attempt. But remember what some of the guys say in the past, that one of those said, I don't believe in inspiration, but if it arrives, let us hope it finds you working, doing. I don't remember who that was. I'm sorry. I just know. Uh, it's sad, you know. What's the point of knowing a lot uh, of these quotes? What I was doing, you know, I was always reading. I always trying. I have been always trying. And look, 25 years, more than 15 years after university, I continue with this computer science and programming a little bit. But I am in. I should engage more. Or I don't believe in inspiration, said the guy. But if it arrives, it is better. If it finds you working or doing. And what was the other? It's about the look, and it was the same idea. In order for you to have looked your logs, you have to be in the events. But now it's time for me to have a really good session of guitar practice and then come back to the computer with, I don't know, with programming, and then let's leave this for tomorrow. What my father used to say, don't leave for tomorrow. Uh, don't leave, how can I say this in English? Don't leave for tomorrow. Don't leave the things for tomorrow that you can do today. Something like that. I don't know the English counterpart. Do the things today if you can do it today. Then, this could be a lucky like yesterday, but we still have a mess. Fix the mess. It's not mandatory because we can rebrand the document and say, here's prepare a compute instance to deploy nextcloud, and forget about deploy any other website on that instance, which is nonsense. So we have to take another deep dive into Apache server configuration, which is, I don't know. Once finished it, I will say, okay, no more Apache for me. That's not true. If someone needs help with Apache, I can tinker with Apache the entire days, weeks, months. You know, I never have. Yeah. So here it is, nextcloud running on the compute instance. Now we the, we leverage the HTML file that we can study and prepare some HTML access files for the other websites that we have enabled and provide a configuration site for the PHP test and become a little bit more acquainted with Apache servers, which is good. You know, it has it is battle tested for 20 years, more than 20 years. I used it in the past with this stamp. Remember to one little icon on the right down corner, and you just pressing to play and start the server and stop the server. Well, that kind of product I am referring to make easier for all the people to deliver. Wikipedia. Oh my God! I was thinking in 2002. Well, look at this, 30 years. So you better know your way into a budget. This thing is here to stay. But of course, you can get help from the AI tools and say, prepare for me a configuration file for a website. You know, time has changed. Great, I'm very happy. Let's go to have some fun with the guitar for an hour and then come back here with some probably Phoenix. I will take a toast a dime, but I don't have a dime, so I will find a die and some toys. Throw the throw the die. Oh my God. I see what the. That's not true. I'm kidding. I know what I I know what I have to do. I would like to implement the application. Yes, I'm just messing with you. I know I have, and perhaps I need to think a little bit more what I want to achieve in the following weeks, months, years, and the ultimate goal of my life. Uh, I found the ultimate goal of my life. It's not in the professional area. It's not the most. Love is the most important thing. If you feel the love, you will know that. Oh my God, have I found this early? But then again, I will try to find. I like reading books and I like other things, but I need to find my love in the professional area. Then I will devote my entire thinking to that specific area of computer science. Yeah, thank you very much. Bye.